Hi there, welcome. Thank you for being here. I get asked all the time, what exactly is herbal healthcare? So let me answer the question. Today's herbal therapy combines the ancient practices of traditional Chinese, Ayurvedic, and Native American herbalism with nutrition and modern research. So, what does that mean for you? Um, let's take it back and look at the world around us. We live in an amazing day and age where heart attacks and strokes can be treated at the first signs. Tumors can be removed from the body, intricate surgeries repair tears and all sorts of injuries, and many infections are stopped in their tracks by antibiotics and Western medication. But once those emergencies are abated and tumors are removed and infections are killed, our bodies are often left depleted and exhausted, and getting back to normal can seem nearly impossible. That's where the power of herbalism shines. Herbalism is based on the ancient records of thousands of years of observation and study of how herbs and minerals work to detoxify, nourish, build, and restore the human body. Let me see if I can give you a good example. While studying at the Langhua Traditional Chinese Medicine Hospital in Shanghai, China, I saw an elderly man who had been brought in by his relatives. He needed a pacemaker in order to survive, but the Western medicine hospitals refused to perform the surgery because they were concerned that he was too weak to survive the surgery. His family brought him to the Oriental medicine doctors and the Western medicine doctors who worked together at this traditional medicine hospital and utilized both herbs and Western medicine protocols to strengthen, nourish, and stabilize his system. 2 weeks later, he was cleared for the life-saving surgery. It can be hard to get your head around the idea that ancient practices of medicine can be the missing link in our modern healthcare model, but our ancestors were experts in applying the natural resources available them to the needs of the human body. They didn't have x-rays or strep tests or microscopes or any sort of blood testing. They had to rely on what they saw in order to survive. And if they wanted to thrive, their brilliant minds became masters of understanding both the human body and how the plants, the minerals, the animals, the weather, everything around them affected them. As they understood those parts of the human body and the plants and the minerals, and that understanding progressed, their ability to apply those herbs and minerals more directly and more specifically increased with them. They learned to incorporate everything around them into their daily diets to stay healthy, and they learned how to utilize them in specific ways to combat all sorts of imbalances. Many of the patterns and imbalances described in ancient texts we recognize today as viruses, infections, and diseases. Restoring the body to as full function as possible back then was crucial to survival. Applying those same concepts today is just as important. Essential to my approach is the individual. So 5 different women may come into my clinic complaining of chronic bladder infections, and yet their underlying patterns can be completely different, which means that the herbal formulas and foods and lifestyle changes that I recommend will likely be as unique as they are. The same thing goes for heart disease, depression, anxiety, sleep issues, digestion issues, and so on. I also pay close attention to the health of the corresponding organ systems, as underlying issues with one part of the body always affect other parts of the body. As a clinical herbalist, I use my education to utilize formulas comprised of herbs that work not only to address the symptoms that you are coming in and hoping to find relief from, but to nourish, rebalance, and restore the organ systems underlying all of those symptoms so that we can not only relieve your symptoms and your pain and your discomfort, but we can also restore you to fuller health, strength, and energy. So if you're worried that you can't work with an herbalist because you are seeing other medical doctors, please put that worry aside. My clients' MDs are thrilled with the results that they are seeing, and they love that their patients are healthier, that they need less medication, and are actively involved in their health. Everything that's important to you is connected to your health, from the quality of your relationships, to your responsibilities, to your goals and your dreams. When you're healthy, you are free to pursue the most important things in your life, whether it be God, family, friends, job, all sorts of things. When you suffer with unresolved health issues, those important things get put on the back burner while you work to resolve your health issues. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I really would love the chance to work with you, and I hope that you'll take advantage of my free 15-minute sessions if you have additional questions as to how I may be able to work with your individual needs and concerns and background. You can schedule that 15-minute interview on my website. You can get access to my calendar through Facebook, or you can just pop me an email, and myself or my assistant will give you a call and we'll see if we can schedule something. I look forward to digging in and helping you to get started. Thanks for listening. Until then, be well.